Alright, y'all, welcome to Lamar's Math Rule. Today we're going to be talking about using a limit definition to find derivatives. So a little reminder of what the limit definition is. It's minus f of x all over h. So let's start off with something a little easy. So let's start off with something like f of x equal, I don't know, x squared plus 2x. So here, remember, the first part is definition. Everywhere you see x, you want to plug in x plus h. So the limit of h goes to 0. And I know that's tedious, but you have to keep writing that every time, or I think they're going to take our points for you. So just get all your points and just rewrite it. So that take care of this first part right here. Now the second part is just minus the whole function. So let's just subtract the whole function. And see, I'm using parentheses because it's a binomial. We're going to have to distribute that negative sign all over h. So now we're going to do a little simplification at the top. And a big hint is once you simplify, only thing left at the top should be terms with h's in it. If something else is left up there, then go back and check your math. So remember, x plus h squared is the same thing as x plus h times x plus h. Let's do that in a minute, but here we can just distribute this too. That'll be 2x plus 2h. And here we distribute this negative sign, so minus x squared minus 2x. All over h. All right, so let's go ahead and fold this part up. So that'd be x squared. Just keep writing this so we can get in the habit of it. X squared plus xh. But if you look here, you got another xh. Well, xh plus xh is 2xh. And finally, h times h would be h squared. Let's bring everything else down. All over h. All right, so let's look at all these terms at the top and see what we can cancel. So positive x squared, negative x squared, positive 2x, negative 2x. We should use a different color. So if you look at now, the only terms left at the top are terms with h's in it. So the limit as h goes to 0, well, what's left at the top? 2xh plus h squared plus 2h all over h. So that's a good thing now, because the whole point of doing this is we cannot plug in 0 in the denominator and make things indeterminate. So now we can factor a h out of the numerator and cancel the h's out the numerator and denominator. So since the top all have h's in, if we factor it out, we'll have a 2x left plus h plus 2 all over h. And h over h is just 1. Well, 1 times itself is itself, so we really don't need it. Let's just get rid of it. So really what's left is the limit as h goes to 0 of 2x plus h plus 2. Now when we plug in 0 for h, this term here just goes away. So using the limit definition, the derivative of x squared plus 2x should be 2x plus 2. Check me out for the next video so we can do some harder problems.